This was not somebody I was painfully close to, but it gets to you nonetheless. Poem is titled after his name. This is called Andrew Hettinger. I never really liked you. You never revealed yourself to me, and why would you? You who never had anyone. You who always had the bad breaks. Everyone looked at you as different. Where would you have learned to trust? Who would you have learned it from? I never really liked you. I met you through a friend, and he explained to me that multiple sclerosis left you with a slight limp and a faint lisp. Faint under the surface, but there, traces of something that no one would ever know of you well enough to fully understand. I never really liked you. You never revealed yourself to me, and I never wanted you to. You scared me too much. You plagued with physical ailments. You with a limp in your walk. You with a patch over your eye. You who stared at me for always just a bit too long. They told me the patch was from surgery with complications, and now you had to cover your shame, cover someone else's mistakes, cover a wrong that you didn't commit, cover a problem not of your own doing. The problems were never of your own doing, were they? I heard these stories, and I thought that it was sad. I heard these stories and thought you had to be a pillar of strength. And then I saw you drink straight from the bottle 15-year-old Chianti, and I saw you smash your hand into your living room wall. This is how you lived. The house you lived in was littered with trash. Why bother to clean it up anyway? It detracted from the holes in the wall, the broken furniture from drunken fits. This is how you reacted to life, to the world. You didn't know any better. This was how you coped. I never really liked you. You would come home from work, tell us about a woman that was beautiful and smart and who liked you, but she wasn't quite smart enough. And I thought, well, we believe anything if we tell ourselves enough. We read these fantasies to get through the days. I never really liked you. Every time you talked to me, you always leaned just a little too close. So I stayed away from the house, noted that those who you called friends did the same. I have no friend where he bothered to stay in touch with you. And he said to me, but he has no friends. This is how I thought of you, a man who was dealt a bad hand, a man who couldn't fight the demons that were handed to him, and with that I put you out of my mind, relegated you to the ranks of the inconsequential. We parted ways. You were reduced to a sliver of my youth. I received a letter from a friend, from someone who knew you, someone who wanted me to tell my friend that they read in the newspaper that you had hanged yourself. Your brother died in an electrical accident, and after the funeral, you went to the train station, and instead of leaving this town, you went to a small room to the side and left us forever. Strangers had to find you. The police had to search through records to identify your body. The newspapers described you as having medical problems, but you knew it was more than that. And I was asked to be the messenger for my friend. The funeral had passed. You were already in the ground. There was no way that he could say goodbye. I shouldn't have to be the one to tell him this. No one deserve to tell him. He was the only one who tried to care. I never really liked you. No one did. But when I had to tell my friend, I knew his pain. I knew he wanted to be better. I knew he thought that you were too young to die. I knew he felt guilty for not calling you. He knew it should have been this way. We all knew it. I never really liked you, but now I can't get you out of my mind. You haunt me for all the people that we've forgotten over our lives. I don't like what you've done. I don't like you quitting. I don't like you dying, not giving us a chance to love you, or to hate you, or to ignore you more. My friend still doesn't know where your grave is. I'd like to find it for him and take him to you. Let you know that you did have a friend out there. Bring you a drink, maybe. A fitting nightcap to mark your departure, to commemorate a life filled with liquor and violence and pain and death. I never really liked you, but maybe we could get together in some old cemetery, sit in your gravestone, share a drink with the dead, laugh at the injustice of life when we're surrounded by death. Maybe then we'd understand the